So, welcome back, guys. And I know it's been a long time. I was on holidays and I just didn't have the time to record really. So I wanted to start with just to get back into the flow of things. I want to start with a pretty small article, and we'll be talking about high-speed rail and the world's largest high-speed rail. So as you could probably tell, I got a new mic and everything, and still pretty much setting it up. It's a Blue Yeti, and I think this is pretty good for this video, but if I want to start making professional videos, I really need to set this up pretty good. So let's get into it. So China's high-speed rail network hits 40,000 kilometers mark, and this was in 2021. And their aim is for 70,000, I believe it was, 70,000 kilometers. So it would connect every city, every village, pretty much every settlement, I guess. So China's high-speed rail network hit the 40k kilometers mark by the end of 2021, reaching out to 93% of domestic cities with a population of over 500,000. Deputy head of National Railway Administration said on Friday, "This comes as the country ramps up a push to build itself into a transportation power. It's pretty much already the premier transportation power of the world at this point. Largest high-speed rail network by far. I think it was like something over like 80% of the world or something. And everyone else just pales in comparison. Over the past decade, cumulative railway fixed asset investment has topped $1 trillion, with an addition of 50,000 kilometers to the country's railway network. As of the end of last year, the country's railways had been operational. Totaled 150,000 kilometers, including the 40,000 for high-speed rails. The enormous railway network covers 81% of the country's counties, while high-speed rails have been accessible to domestic cities with a population over 500,000. I wonder if they would go for cities lower than 500,000, if they're aiming for that, once they do connect pretty much all of those cities. At the press conference, I won't say that name, who's the Vice Minister of Transport, also revealed plans for major transportation projects as the country aims to moderately dial up infrastructure investment ahead of schedule as part of broad-based efforts to stabilize the economy. So as we know, infrastructure being the backbone of the economy, you have to continuously maintain it and expand upon it, of course. A slew of strategically significant projects such as the Sichuan-Shaizang Railway and its auxiliary road are being built at a quicker pace to underpin a broader push to stabilize investment, boost domestic demand, create jobs, ensure people's livelihoods, and bolster the macro economy, Su said. So these are all like productive areas of the economy, and it ensures, of course, better circulation within the economy, which is what you really want. And it helps a lot with China's aim to push the consumption side of the economy as well. The country has built the world's largest network of high-speed rails, expressways, and world-class ports, with Chinese high-speed rails, roads, bridges, ports, and courier services becoming the country's business cards. The Vice Minister said, speaking of China's transportation strength that has contributed to the world economy at large. China has become one of the world's busiest countries in transportation terms, with major indicators including passenger and cargo traffic by railway, highway, waterway, and air, and port cargo throughput taking the global lead. Last year, the average daily number of ships entering and leaving domestic ports exceeded 69,000, and about 26,800 flights took off and landed every day across the country. In addition, the country's courier sector handled nearly 300 million parcels on a daily basis. So it's a pretty incredible number there. Just 26,800 flights. Probably should get that number down. Unless they're like electric planes or something. But anyway, in the peak traveling season, more than 10,000 passenger train trips are made each day on average. All expressways record over 60 million trips made by vehicles, he disclosed, stressing that the data speaks volumes about a country on the move that demonstrates its prosperous vitality. So, I haven't heard, I don't think they have plans to expand their maglev train technology throughout the whole country like their normal high-speed rail. Because right now it's just not feasible apparently. And really for like some short distance, you might not need it. It's kind of wasted. I don't know. I would like to see that network. Them having by far the largest maglev network throughout the country as well. That'd be really cool. Higher speeds. As long as they can get the number of flights going down. I think that's a really good trend because trains are just much cleaner than flights right now anyway. And they're more efficient. They can carry more people and stuff like that. And in a sense, safer as well because if you crash on a train, you have a far higher chance of surviving than on a plane. So I think trains are really the best way to go by far. Not really a fan of flights, to be honest, for a number of reasons. So these high-speed trains, they're in the city, and each city has their own metro system. Well, not every city, of course, but pretty much all of them will eventually get their own metro network. And because this metro network goes throughout the city, the person in most cities in China, they don't really need a car. They can just use public transport. And that's why they're having rail, they're implementing rail all across the country, It's a way to fight emissions. And it's a very efficient form of transport a vast number of people with just one carriage. And they're also planning continental rail lines, so from East Asia all the way to Western Europe and perhaps down to South Africa. So you're linking 3 continents together, a lot of different cultures together, and that's part of the Belt and Road Initiative. So I think China it's just common sense really. They'll just continue to expand upon the existing infrastructure, upgrade existing infrastructure, and obviously maintain it, make sure it's in tip-top condition. And that's just really like economic common sense, It's the backbone of the economy. Of course, you take good care of it, and it takes good care of the economy. So yeah, that's all. I'll see you next time. And I'm not sure when I'll be recording next time because, well, things got to be. I got to make sure, like, because of all the background noise and stuff, I got to make sure, like, this is a perfect time to record and all that. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you next time. Peace.